Joe Keery is most commonly known as the hair guy from Stranger Things, which is fair. He is a great actor and plays one of the best characters on the show, but I wanted to talk about his music career. I know some people know that he was in the band Post Animal before he was on Stranger Things. However, I feel like it is less common knowledge that he released an album in 2019. He released it under the name Joe and truly amazed me with 2020, Keery's psychedelic rock album. 2020, in my opinion, is a criminally underrated album. It is my favorite album of the year and is one of the few albums I consider to be a 10 out of 10. With Keery being such a big actor right now, with 7 million followers on Instagram alone, I thought there would be more hype around this album's release. And it's not like this album has gotten no traction, but I do feel like it is underappreciated. Considering that around the time of its release, the most talked about thing in his life was his haircut. And that's just a damn shame because this album is great. I love all the promotional pictures that were put out with the singles. It just made me really excited for this album's release. When I heard some of the singles, it reminded me of this dreamy psychedelic setting that seems very familiar yet very different. Truthfully, there are a lot of things to love about this album. Sadly, due to the coronavirus, there's only been one show that Keery and his band has played, but I completely love their stage presence in the video that has come out of the performance. Keery and his bandmates performed this show all having the same outfits, with the flashing lights and the cool, calm, and collected personalities they portray while having these heavy guitar licks and drum solos. This creates a really interesting atmosphere that I am excited to see more from. I also just respect the fact that Keery can create an amazing album while also acting and filming Stranger Things Season 3 and Free Guy. The album itself is 12 songs long and it takes about 44 minutes to listen to. If you have the time, I highly recommend it. If you're a Stranger Things fan or just someone looking for new music, this album is great. Some of my personal favorites off 2020 are Just Along for the Ride, Chateau, Feels Alright, and Flash Mountain. All of these songs are wonderful in their own way. Flash Mountain is this upbeat rock song, while I think Chateau Feels Alright is more of a calming dream state of a song. Both different in their own ways, but are very good. One thing I want to touch on before the video ends is the format of the album. The album starts and ends in almost the same way. It starts with Showtime, a short 40-second intro where you hear a shower running with ominous music with various sayings of the word Showtime. And then the shower gets turned off with one final Showtime, marking the start of the album.
Okay.
Showtime. At the end of the album, we get to hear the same running water on Mutual Future. It turns into a dreamy ballad of sorts, with the end coming back to the same music we hear in Showtime. But we hear a man shouting and banging on the door, saying that it's time to start the show. The shower turns off, we hear a voice say that they're coming, and the album ends. I think this album is something you can't fully appreciate until you sit down and you listen to it. Hopefully my rambling has somewhat convinced you to give this album a try, and if it hasn't, then I hope you have gotten some entertainment from this video. I know this is the end of the video and half of you are probably gone by now, but my name is George. I hope you all have enjoyed the video, and I hope everyone's staying safe. So please consider liking, subscribing, and whatnot, but most importantly, I hope you all have a great day.